Hey guys, it's Tommy and welcome to Studio Sense. Today we're going to be doing a first impressions of Tommy Bahama's St. Kitts. Now I have the St. Barts and the St. Kitts, both I've heard very good things about. In fact, one of my viewers commented when I did, I think it was Black is Black, first impressions of that the bottle was very similar in shape and size than the St. Kitts or the Tommy Bahama line. So I'm very curious about that. I think I've seen the bottle before, and if I remember correctly, that they are exactly right. Looks very similar, which I really like. It's my preference for those kinds of smaller bottles rather than taller ones that are easily fall over or hard to fit somewhere else. So at any rate, excited to get right into it. So coming up next, impressions of Tommy Bahama's St. Kitts. All right, so let's get right into it. So let's bust into the package. I really like the kind of a shiny purple color that's on the outside of this. And then you've got the barbershop stripes. That's what I call them anyway. I don't know what they're officially called. And you've got the gold. So there's that deep purple and gold stripes. Purple on the back. The back of the box, you've got the warning label, the manufacturer stamp, and some additional avoid spraying in eyes. Like, you know, if they hadn't have said that, I totally was gonna like douse my eyes, just sit there and just jam on it for 20 minutes. So glad they included that on the packaging. So 3.4 fluid ounces, 100 ml bottle in this. So just information on the back, as you can see there. Tommy Bahama St. Kitts for men information. And last but not least, on the very bottom, we've got some information. There's the ingredients, 5-star fragrance company, Tommy Bahama trademark, and the batch code, along with that 36M, which we know stands for 36 months opened. So best use of a fragrance like this, 36 months after it has been opened. Any longer than that, it immediately goes stale. No, but seriously, that's a pretty good time frame. I've had them last for a lot longer, depending on the fragrance and the brand, the quality of ingredients that are used to make it there. So without ceremony, I'm just gonna kind of rip into this. I'm never good at taking these out of the packaging because I try to be neat. And I can't be because I don't want to damage the box, but it's not that big of a deal, so I'll probably cut a lot of this out. So get that off of there, put that in the sink for now. I like that new box smell. It's like that new car smell. The jute that's used in the glue there. All right, so this comes open from the top. So taking it from the top, there's not an easy way of doing this. There we go. So without damaging it. So open that up there. As you can see, straight into the box. So we've got some shiny corrugated cardboard. And there's the bottle. Wow. That's pretty awesome. So I'm a big fan of purple, the color purple, the movie and the actual color purple. So this is the design here. So as you can see, it is a kind of an eggshell finish or a satin finish of the purple. It feels really kind of weirdly soft too, almost like those rubberized finishes they put on certain things for grip. So it's kind of a neat grip on the bottle, even though it's glass. It's got that rubberized coating on it. So it says St. Kitts, Tommy Bahama on the back. And you've got the product stamp, batch code, and information on the very bottom there. The cap is gold. You can see the kind of the logo on the top of the cap. I'll move this out of the way. And then you've got like a palm tree on the very back, which is iconic and typical of Tommy Bahama. So cool. It does feel a little bit, just because of the shape, it's a little bit oval and curved, the shape of the bottle. So it feels kind of awkward in terms of spraying. Like, I don't know how I would hold that to spray. I guess I would hold it like that and be okay. We're gonna find out because I'm gonna spray it right now. Take the lid off. The lid is on there pretty good. Really light, kind of a cheap actually feeling lid, like super light. But let's see. It does fit really snugly on the bottle, so it's not coming off, so that's good. And the atomizer, I don't know. I guess that's the easiest way to do it. I'm gonna spray all over the counter. Actually, let me get a tester strip out and take advantage of the juice if it comes out. So let's see how it comes out. Gotta prime it first. Ooh, that's pretty good. That's a really good amount of juice. I don't know if you can see that. Let me put a couple on this here. All right. Oh wow, this is a really, really nice scent. Isn't it funny how when you smell scents for the first time, you can tell right away whether you like them or not? Maybe not to the degree how much you like them, but you can tell right away whether it's off-putting or whether you really like the... Wow, this has got a lot of... don't mind me, I'll be here for a while. I might need to get a room. Oh man, that's so nice. That is a great summer scent. Very fresh. It's a very fresh, almost seductive, sensual. It kind of reminds me, aptly, appropriately so, of palm trees, coconut. But it's also kind of got a little bit of a azure, like a blue feel to it, like a blue smelling. So it's a really, I like the combination that I'm sensing here. As you might imagine, as would be is appropriate for Tommy Bahama, it's an aquatic, very aquatic fragrance. So you feel like it's a day on the beach. You've got, well, it's definitely enveloped by a woody cedar, musk, and ambergris. I'm a huge fan of ambergris. You can definitely smell it in here, but also like the opening, like it's drying down a little bit now, but the opening definitely has like an orangey, kind of an aromatic, spicy, orangey lime. That's what made me think of the beach, is because there's like almost a semi-sweet, fruity. Like I know that there's star fruit in it. I don't really detect star fruit. Maybe that's part of what I'm sensing in the opening. But it's the mandarin orange and that lime, and that kind of a juicy, fruity, beachy feeling. And you've got carambola, star fruit in that. But I really like the sensation that you have. Like as soon as I smell this, I can imagine myself on the beach, and what's on the beach? A breeze. It's constantly, because of the water and the ocean, there's always a breeze going on. So it makes me think of that breeze and those sort of like the driftwood. You see driftwood, sometimes you'll see jellyfish that have been beached, and other aquatic life in it. That's what this sort of smells like, is those watery notes, that driftwood, cedar, kind of ambergris feel. And I know there's no coconut in here, but it does, you think of coconut as part of kind of like the vignette of all the things that match and fit very well together in a beach or summer scenario. So already a huge fan. I love, I like things with coconut, like things that make me think of coconut or that actually have coconut in them. I'm a big fan of the woody notes that are aromatic in this, the driftwood, the cedar, the ambergris. I really like how in the opening and the top, the citruses bring everything to the fore. It's almost like you're on the beach with one of those drinks with the mandarin orange and a lime on the side of it with the umbrella in it. You can imagine yourself drinking that. So I really like St. Kitts. So excellent summer fragrance. And now that cold weather is upon us, we should really be thinking about warmer weather. So I'm a fan of summertime. I'm a fan of going to the beach. This is like a vacation in a bottle. So I really like it. When I do a full review of it, I'll go a little bit more in depth in some of the notes and the layers, how they're layered, what the projection is, the open, the mid, the dry down, the sillage trail, as well as the longevity or tenacity. I can't really speak to that on a first impression. Sometimes I have time to where I'll wait and kind of give you some information on that and include it in a first impression. But honestly, should that be in a first impression? Not necessarily so, because it's just a kind of a snapshot or a glimpse of the quality of the product itself. So, man, sand between your toes. It is awesome. Really, really like it. Now I can tell you already what we've been talking about, I don't know, it feels like 10 minutes, probably 10 minutes, or at least close to that. And the top notes have dried down a little bit, but I do like how the mandarin and the lime go into the mid now. So it's kind of drying down into the mid and smells like it's going to stay with it. And that makes me happy because I really like those notes. And for it to stay with it, this increases the quality of it in my eyes. So Tommy Bahama St. Kitts, vacation in a bottle, that's what I'm going to say. Sand between your toes, a drink with an umbrella in it, beaches, good times, breezes, sunshine, summer time, halcyon days. All right, guys, that's it for my first impression of Tommy Bahama's St. Kitts for men. I hope you enjoyed it. I really enjoyed busting into the bottle and kind of showing you guys for the first time what it looks like, what it smells like. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment down below. Hit that bell icon, that way you know when I drop. I'm going to be dropping on the daily now, so I look forward to seeing you guys even more. So thank you so much for joining me. I'm Tommy with Studio Sense, and I'll see you next time.